Welcome to Viral World channel. All the facts of the world are in this channel. Subscribe and watching other video. Interesting facts of the American presidents and their biography.
George Washington, he led an army against England to achieve the independence of the United States. He was also instrumental in drafting the U.S. Constitution and became the first president in 1789. In 1789, Washington led an army against England, won U.S. independence, contributed to the creation of the Constitution, and was elected first. He supervised the formation of a cabinet and served 2 periods as president before resigning in 1796. He was the president of the U.S. anti-authoritarian WHO. John Adams, 1735 to 1826, was the second president of the United States from 1797 to 1801. He was a founder of the United States and a key figure in the American Revolution. Adams was also a member of the Continental Congress in 1774, involved in the Declaration of Independence Treaty in 1776, and the first U.S. diplomat in Great Britain in 1785. John Adams became the second president in 1796. In 1795, Adams signed the Pinckney Treaty with Spain, consoling the U.S. Thomas Jefferson, the U.S. founder and third president of the country, was born on April 13, 1743 in Shadwell, Virginia. He was a pivotal figure in the writing of the U.S. Declaration of Independence 1776 and the Governor of Virginia 1779 to 1781. He is the president known as the Jeffersonian era who advocate individual freedom, human rights, and state power. One of the significant achievements was the purchase of Louisiana in 1803, which significantly expanded U.S. territory. He was the founder of U. James Madison, March 16, 1751 to June 28, 1836, was a United States politician known as the Father of the Constitution because of his role in the design and ratification of the United States Constitution. As president, Madison faced major challenges, including the 1812 war between the United States and Great Britain. He died in 1836 and was honored as one of the most influential founders of the country and brilliant political thinkers. James Monroe, 1758 to 1831, was the U.S. politician and statesman serving as the 5th president of 1817 to 1825. He was born in Westmoreland County, Virginia, and came from a farm family. He joined the American Revolutionary War and became a prominent lawyer in Virginia. Elected members of the Council of Delegates in 1782. Monroe is a state diplomat of Virginia, USA. He was also the U.S. Minister for France and the United States. John Quincy Adams is the son of the second President of the United States, John Adams. Raised in a strong political environment in Europe. Studying in European and Harvard countries, shows great interest in diplomacy. Upon graduating, he became the U.S. Ambassador to the Netherlands in 1794. He also became an ambassador to Prussia, Russia, and Great Britain as well as the negotiator of Ghent and as foreign ministers in 1817. John Quincy Adams played a major role in the Adams-Onis Treaty for Flora. Andrew Jackson was the 7th president of the U.S., 1829 to 1837, of the Democratic Party that made historical policies. President Jackson signed the 1830 Indian Removal Act that forced Native Americans to move to the West, known as the Trail of Tears, causing Indian suffering. Jackson is known for his actions against the National Bank. He challenged the role of the bank in the economy and proposed a halt to the extension of the bank's charter in 1832, triggering a split in the Democratic Party. Martin Van Buren, December 5, 1782 to 1841, was the U.S. politician who served as the 8th president of the country from 1837 to 1841. Martin Van Buren, a member of the Democratic Party, had a long political career before being elected president. He had served as Senator, Attorney General, and Governor of New York. Martin Van Buren also served as Secretary of Finance under President Andrew Jackson. He's a proponent of the Jacksonian political system. Van Buren was elected president after winning the President William Henry Harrison, born February 9, 1773, Virginia, was the 9th president of the United States of America. Harrison comes from a wealthy family, linked to U.S. history. He started in the military and was brilliant in the Indian West War in the early 1790s. He built his military career and achieved the rank of Major General. On the Battle of Thames in 1813, he led an American army that defeated British troops and his Indian allies, including Tecumseh. John Tyler was the 10th President of the United States, born on March 29, 1790, in Virginia. Tyler was a rich farm boy named John Tyler Sr. He studied law at the College of William and Mary and then practicing lawyer. Tyler's political career began in 1811 as a member of the Virginia Delegation Council. He was another position, as were members of the United States Council of Representatives, the Governor of Virginia, and the U.S. Senator. James Polk was the 11th President of the United States from 1845 to 1849. He was a Democratic politician and was the only President of the United States who served only one period. Polk grew up in Tennessee and began a political career there before entering national politics. He was a member of Parliament from 1825 to 1839, and then Governor of Tennessee from 1839 to 1841. In 1844, he won the election against Clay. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and share Viral World channel.